If I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would, you know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would, you know I would. You and I loved so softly.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to have a cozy fall decorate with me and to take you guys through all of the little steps that I did to decorate my space and make me feel that very beautiful autumnal feeling that I adore. First up, you cannot not have a fall candle, and this one had a pumpkin top, which I absolutely fell in love with, and I felt like it would just match my theme perfectly. And then next up, I got this Bath & Body Works wall plug-in. Something about those three little pumpkins felt so cozy and fall, and I just love them. So next up, we are going to be decorating my entryway. You guys know that this is like my favorite space in my apartment, so I'm using these bats that I got from Amazon. Of course, I will have everything linked down below. It also came with the sticker adhesive to add to it, but let me just say I did use this last year and it gave me a lot of trouble to come out, and I had to touch back over my wall. With that being said, I feel like if it really holds everything in place, and if you need to touch up your wall after, you can just go ahead and do that. Also, those fall leaves that you see there were from my previous haul, so you can go ahead and check those out. I love adding the bats to the other elements on my entryway as well. I feel like it makes it so much more fun. I love wall art, and I actually have two of these for free that you can download, the Hello Pumpkin and the cute little ghosts. And then I did Boo Witches with the two little cats on the end for Coco and Lola. I just had to find a way to incorporate them into this decor. Moving on to some pumpkin DIYs, I got these white pumpkins from Light in the Box. I will have it linked in. It was also in my previous fall haul as well that you guys can check out. So I am making a hole in the middle here. It's actually made of styrofoam. Some pumpkins might be like hollow on the inside, but this one was styrofoam. At first I was like, oh no, what do I do now? But then I was like, oh my goodness, it makes so much sense, because now my plan was to put some faux florals in it, and the styrofoam actually made it perfectly for holding the flowers in, as you will see.
You and I loved so softly, like soft serve ice on a Sunday afternoon. Where did I lose someone like you? Gone too soon.
Honestly, this makes for the cutest little pumpkin vase, you guys. Let me know what you think about it. And of course, you can go ahead and paint your pumpkin different colors or just get colorful pumpkins to begin with.
And now I'm awake in the middle of the night, wishing I had a little more time.
Next up, we are going to paint some pumpkins, and I wanted to do a shade of pink, like a really pretty baby pink or blushish pink, whatever color you guys know. Pink is my favorite, so I wanted to get the perfect shade of pink. So this honestly did take 2 to 3 coats, so I did do it on one day and then I came back and did it, and you can see how much more opaque the pumpkin looks. So don't be deterred if you are not getting that full coverage, and if you are seeing like white spaces in between, just come back the next day, add another coat, and you'll see eventually how gorgeous and pink my pumpkins turned out.
Thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the middle of the night. I knew that.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look how pretty and pink my pumpkins look. And I had this gold paint, and I thought, why not cover up these stems into this gold metallic looking paint? And I absolutely adored how this looked. I felt like if it came from like a fairy tale book or something like that. It is just so me, so my style. And you guys, it turned out so pretty.
Everything would be alright, and if I knew what the end would feel like, it feels like if I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would, you know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it.
Next up, I wanted to make a really simple bejewelled pumpkin, and I had these flower stickers and just stuck them onto my pumpkin like this. Of course, you can be even more extra and actually stick on some faux gems or pearls or something like that, but this to me was just the easiest way, and using items I already had.
Again, you know that I would.
For my last little DIY, I'm using some gold foil and just adhering it onto the pumpkins to add a little bit more glam, a speckled gold foil metallic look, which I absolutely adore. This is really, really simple, very, very easy to do. but the end result is this dainty, beautiful pumpkin.
I would, 'cause I got no regrets, no regrets. Looking back, wouldn't trade with nobody else. 'Cause I got no regrets, no regrets.
Now that we have our beautiful DIY pumpkins, let's go ahead and add them to our space. This was the top of the candle I was telling you guys about earlier. It has this beautiful rose gold pumpkin on top. So I added some fall leaves to my Ottoman tray. Then this wooden garland, because I really liked all of the tones in this section. I didn't do a lot of bright colors. It was more neutrals with those oranges and wooden elements. And then this was the pumpkin, the gold foil one. And then I'm swapping out the plain pumpkin for the bejewelled one. I absolutely love how this area look, even though it's not like all the pinks and the oranges, but it just matches this area perfectly.
Looking back on what's left, that's the wood. You know I would.
Next up, I'm adding the pumpkin vase. See how pretty it turned out. Oh my goodness, it matches this area perfectly, especially with the pinks in my paintings. So I'm adding that to my entryway, as well as the pink pumpkins with the gold tops.
You and I in the midnight sky will always shine. I've wasted time, and if there's nothing left for me, I would go every place I could. I would see every face I should, but I know that I find all the time isn't on my side. And now I'm awake in the middle of the night, wishing I had a little more time, thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the
Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this space looks. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous about it because last year I really did a very pastel neutral fall entryway, but this time, as you can see, there is a lot of color, but I actually love how it turned out so much. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is inspiring me to include a little bit more color in my decor. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I cannot get over these pink pumpkins with gold tops and all of the other fall colored elements. Like I mentioned before, 2 of these prints will be available to download for free. And look at the little cats that I was telling you about for Coco and Lula. I always need to include them in something. I loved the little details, that little extra touch of adding the bats to the candlesticks and the paintings.
middle of the night. I knew that everything would be alright, and if I knew what the end would feel like, it feels like if I could ever turn back time and do it all again.
Here's how the full entryway looks now with all of the bats, the wall art, the pumpkins, the candles, all of those pretty little elements. I cannot stop looking at it. It is my favorite part of my space as always.
You know that I would. You know that I would. And if I could.
I had a few extra bats left, so I decided to add them to my lampshade, and then I remembered you can also add it to the inside of your lampshade. So this one was a little bit too thick, so you would not have seen the bats when you turned on the light. So I swapped out that lampshade for my bedroom lampshade, and this is how the bats look when you turn on the lights. It's just that little extra detail. That is the end of my decorate with me for fall video. Let me know which was your favorite decor item. Thumbs it up if you enjoyed it or got any inspiration, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss anything fun that I have planned coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah!